wasn't gonna record this because I wasn't sure if anybody would see the message. And this is for the people of the world, or anybody that'll listen. Let me start by saying I'm not famous. I don't have money. I'm not rich, and I'm not a person in power. First and foremost, I'm just your average American small town podunk little country southern hardworking dad. I have 5 kids in the small house that I live in that are asleep in the next room. I work my tail to the bone. I have 2 other kids. One is in the Midwest. That was taken from me. And I have a daughter that I haven't seen in 13 years. Our mother kept her away. Refused to let me see her. And now she's wanting child support for a child that doesn't even know who I am, doesn't know anything about me. I haven't seen her since she was 2 years old. She's 15. And, once she gets child support, which I don't have anything to my name, I don't even have a driver's license. Still won't allow me visitation. I work like a dog, man, and there's nothing in the world I wouldn't do for any of these kids. And that goes for any of them. I love them. Even the ones I don't get to see and spend time with. They're a part of me. That's the thing, man. As a parent, I'm not perfect. I have a background. I have a record, and it speaks for itself. I've done things that I'm not proud of. The harder I try to do right, it just seems like the system steady beats me down. And it's not just me, it's a lot of people all over the world, not just here. I mean, and the leaders of the world live in their own realities because they don't know what it's like down here. They're living in their fancy houses, in their $2, $3, $4, $5 million homes, their luxury cars, and they implement rules and make laws, and they expect you to fall in line when they themselves it doesn't apply to, because you have billionaires and millionaires and politicians and celebrities and God knows who else on this certain list of pedophilia, human trafficking. And the rules don't apply to them, but we average Americans are just supposed to stand idly by and let it go, because they make the world go round with their money and the rules. I as a parent, man, I can't stand by and do nothing. I mean, everybody around the world, somewhere in these countries, Russia, Pakistan, Iran, Ukraine, Japan, China, France, South America, the citizens, their parents, and they all want the same thing that I do, man. Peace, stability, and a chance just to thrive. Doesn't matter about being rich or none. It's always about money, 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 money. None of that matters, man. What matters most is happiness and peace and being able to breathe without being poisoned in your food supply, your water supply, your air. Uh, you know, everywhere you turn, man, it's against us. Everything is against us, and it's designed to be that way. So the rich stay rich, or get richer. The poor have to beg for crumbs, and the powerful people stay in power because they make the laws. And yeah, people chitter chatter and oh, we need to stand up, we need to do this, but nobody ever takes action because, I mean, I guess they're scared. I don't know. I don't understand. Where is the people that will stand? Yeah, that's one thing us parents have in common is when it comes to our kids, we don't play. So why not treat the world that way? You know, where are the values? Where are the principles? Where are the morals? All of those now have no meaning because it's okay to promote X-rated content for money. It's okay for the media to produce propaganda for money. It's okay for celebrities to push stuff down your throat. Money. It's like money has become the centerpiece in every household and nothing else matters. But at the end of the day, values matter, man. Like, principles matter. And as a dad, I want to resonate with every person around the world. We as parents need to stand up and, yeah, I mean, enough is enough. When is it gonna be enough? When it's too late? When there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do, and you're imprisoned or you're divided so much that you erupt in civil war and you're fighting amongst each other. So the powerful is just gonna stay powerful and they're gonna get away with everything. You can't silence me. You can't silence mothers and fathers and daughters and brothers. I just want people to realize what is happening. Everything, lately seems like we're being distracted, lied to, covered up, or swept under the rug. And it's okay. It's supposed to be okay. I could go on and on about policies and laws and stuff like that. I don't want to. I don't want to take your time up like that. I don't understand. Help me understand. I mean, that's one thing that people all around the world of different cultures, of different races have in common is we are parents. Yeah, I think it's time that we start acting like parents. Some of these politicians need their ass cut. I mean, some of these world leaders need a good tanned hind. The belt. No, but on a serious note, we need to take a stand. I can't be the only one that is alone. You look all around the world and everybody has problems. Everybody everywhere has the same problems. Either you're poor, struggling, can't get any help, or you're rich and don't care. But you want to promote, oh, this charity, that charity, and I'm doing this and this and this. And like, I'm not knocking anybody for anything that they followed their dreams or anything. I just want my children to grow up in a world where they can thrive, have a future, give them hope, be able to provide without having to sacrifice one bill being cut off, or I can't pay this bill so I can put food on the table, or I can't pay my rent this week because my kids are hungry, or my lights are going to get shut off, or I don't have any child care, or I really need to go to the doctor, but I can't afford it. Oh, excuse me, man. Oh, jeez. I just, man, it breaks my heart, dude. It really does. It shatters me, and it's reached a tipping point where we need a voice. You need a voice. Stand up, say something, do something, or just sit there and let it happen. I don't think that's the case here. The world is at a point where it will no longer tolerate this. It's either we fix it or we don't. And I'm speaking to the parents. Yeah. I mean, I hope you hear this. I mean, if not, that's all I can do. I guess that's it.